Welcome to this second orientation video where you can learn more about the Cooperative Housing Federation of BC and our group of social enterprises. CHF BC is more than a province-wide federation of housing co-ops. Our related organizations and interests are all devoted to our mission, which calls us to unite, represent, and serve our members in a thriving cooperative housing movement. Coho Management Services is a nonprofit society controlled by CHF BC. Coho provides top-flight professional management and maintenance services to almost 90 housing co-ops. And the Community Land Trust is our social purpose real estate development arm. More on the CLT in a moment. The organizational structure of our group of companies means CHF BC is the sole member of a group of nonprofit entities. CHF BC operates 3 community land trusts, which exist to preserve and develop land for permanently affordable housing. We also operate the Disability Trust and the Domestic Violence Relief Fund to assist people who can't afford the initial share purchase in a housing co-op. Community Land Trust, CLT, leads the country in protecting existing co-ops and building new co-op and nonprofit homes in the most challenging housing market in Canada. The newest additions to our growing portfolio of co-op homes are Fraserview Towers and Kinship Housing Co-ops in southeast Vancouver's River District. CHF BC also owns a 20% equity stake in Incasa Financial, Inc. Incasa is a registered investment fund manager created to manage the investment of pooled capital reserves for nonprofit and co-op housing providers in Canada. Almost 900 housing providers have invested more than $550 million in our funds. Our partners in Incasa are the Housing Services Corporation of Ontario, the Cooperative Housing Federation of Canada, and BC Nonprofit Housing Association. Here are some of the organizations you might hear us refer to at our meetings and in our publications. CHF Canada is our national federation. You'll hear a report from them at our semi-annual general meeting. The British Columbia Cooperative Association is the umbrella organization for the broader co-op sector in British Columbia. Different kinds of co-ops make up the membership of BCCA: housing, car sharing, credit union, worker co-ops, co-op developers, and more. BC Housing is the provincial government's housing agency. Some co-ops were built and financed under provincial housing programs. Canada Mortgage Housing Corporation, CMHC, is the national housing agency. CMHC funded most of the housing co-ops in BC. The Agency for Cooperative Housing, or the Agency, is the national body created by the co-op housing sector to administer the federal co-op housing programs when the federal government downloaded housing to the provinces. And Unifor is the union representing CHF BC staff in the Local 3000 bargaining unit. CHF BC is also a founding partner in Housing Central. Housing Central is a strategic partnership involving the key players in the co-op and nonprofit housing sectors in British Columbia. It is also the name of the largest affordable housing conference in Canada, held every year in November or December. The BC Nonprofit Housing Association represents nonprofit housing societies responsible for more than 60,000 affordable homes in the province. BC MPHA and CHF BC share offices at our Vancouver location, along with all of the other partners in Housing Central. Together, we are the go-to hub for programs, services, and advocacy in BC's community housing sector. If you still have questions about our federation, please feel free to ask. You can always reach us at members@chf.bc.ca. See you at our SAGM on Sunday, May 16th.